Hello everybody and welcome back to My Garage Roleplay. Alright, so yeah, it is a beautiful day today. Sun is out, skies are clear. There's a couple of clouds but nothing to worry about. Alright, and yes, as you can see, we are starting this episode off at our house. That is because we have brought our Chevy Impala, the 1958 Drag car that we have, back to our house. So that is pretty much parked up here for now. So yeah, we're still gonna see what we're gonna do with this, paint work wise, decals and stuff like that. So yeah, that is something that we are gonna get into once we have our daily driver up and running, and yeah, pretty much sorted out. So in the garage, we've got our shop truck over here, and we also still have our trailer over here, which I need to take back to the shop. So yeah, we're gonna jump in and hook up to the trailer and pretty much take it back to the shop, because we've got a bit of work waiting for us at the shop. Alright, so yeah, let's jump in and get this thing connected up quickly. Alright, that should do. Alright, let me jump out quickly, just close our garage, and yeah, let's hook this thing up and take it back to the shop, because we obviously need to tow some more vehicles once we start getting some more work in. And yeah, pretty much there's a couple of things that happened at the shop. Nothing too hectic. I haven't been too busy off camera, but you guys will see once we get there. Alright, so we are gonna jump in and just make our way over back to the shop. Alrighty, and we are back at the shop, and yes, we got our trailer over here now, so I'm just going to leave it there for now. I think what I'll do is I'll sort this out a bit later on, put the trailer back in its place over there. But we do have a customer here this morning, so he actually phoned ahead and he said he's going to leave this over here. So this is a NIV SUV that needs quite a bit of work, mechanical work, as well as body work and suspension work. So this is something we are going to start working on in the near future. So I told him, yes, we can have a look at it for him. So yeah, we will get into this maybe a little bit later on. So I might actually just check with him when he actually needs this thing. But yeah, that is going to be quite a bit of work. So yeah, we are pretty much starting to get to work by having our new shop here. And I haven't really advertised anything yet, but I think our shop signs must have been, helpful for something. Alright, so yeah, let's get in here and get our shop open. Alright, so yeah, let's have a look. We've got quite a bit of stuff happening over here. So we did get our donor vehicle from the junkyard for the Lad Sedan over there. So what I have gone and done off camera is pretty much put this thing on jack stands over here, and I've taken the parts that I had, the interior bits that I had in our storage unit over there, out of the storage unit, and yeah, maybe we're gonna use this in our car once we start putting this thing back together. So there's a bunch of parts we can transfer from our donor car over to this one. We're obviously going to have to cut off this B-pillar over here, the floor, the doors will be removed. So yes, this is maybe something we can get into today. So another thing I did was take the engine out. That is why the hood is taken off. So I did rinse the hood off a bit. Yeah, as you can see, it's very rusty. So the engine, as well as the other engine we had over there, has been sent to Spartan for refreshing. So he's pretty much going to build a engine out of two for us, and hopefully we can get something going for this thing. We already have a spare transmission that came out of our El Camino that we can put into this. So yeah, that is pretty much the plan, and hopefully we can get this thing up and running and, looking decent enough, so that we can flip it for a little bit of money. So yeah, that is something we are going to be having a look at hopefully today. We'll see how far we get with our new daily driver over here, which I have also done a little bit of work to, but nothing major. So I have pretty much just fixed up this fender and the hood a little bit. There was a couple of dents here and there, as you can see. And I also ordered a new bumper cover for the front bumper over here. So that is also replaced already. So everything else is pretty much straight here. So there's nothing really, you know, to worry about. So yeah, in terms of engine work, I'm not going to get into engine work too much just yet. But we do have a little bit of work ahead of us. As you can see, we've got some spares over there. And then also we are going to maybe fit these wheels back again. I know it's an odd set because we don't have the fourth Mercedes rim. So we will go with this, but I did order 2 new tires for these rims. That is only in case the wheels on our El Camino does not fit our Mercedes very well. Then I've got this set of wheels that we can probably put back on our El Camino. So these are actually the ones that came off our drag car. So yeah, I think they will also look quite nice on our El Camino. So come to think of it, I might actually have to get this trailer disconnected. So let's maybe go ahead and do that quickly. And then we can get back to work, because I want to get this thing into the shop, or El Camino. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to put this over here. And then, yeah, once we get to fitting the wheels, we can probably just pull the El Camino in and swap the wheels over and see how that's going to work. So yeah, pretty much what I'm going to do is start putting the suspension back together. We've got all the new parts we need here, and some of them are still used parts, so yeah, but they're all good parts. So yeah, let's start off with that. I'm going to start by lifting it up a little bit more. Alright, that should be okay. Alright, so I think let's start with the, yeah, pretty much, where did I put the differential? Did I not order the differential? Oh, maybe it's, oh, there we go. I forgot, I've got some more parts over here as well. I've got a new drive shaft and also this differential which can go in now. So I think this one we're going to start at the back and work our way towards the front. So yeah, let's start putting parts back onto this and see how it goes. We've got our new drive shaft over here, which we can also get in. Alright, there we go. Alright, that is sorted. So yeah, slowly but surely we will get there. I've also got the new brake rotors over here. And yeah, we've got these adjustable coilovers, so we'll also get those mounted. Alright, so let's carry on. So this one is for this side. Alright, we've got a bolt up there and down here. Alright, I think let's start taking parts from the table over here. Okay, that's perfect. I did order the hub carrier. Yeah, it's over this side. So yeah, these parts are a little bit scattered now. But that's okay, we will find everything. I know everything is here. It's just a matter of putting everything back together. Making sure we get all of these bolts tightened down. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So those are all tight. There should be an upper bolt here somewhere. That is the one that we got. Okay, so that's perfect. Alright, let's grab our hub over here. I should probably check if the handbrake cable is still tightened down. It goes over there. Yeah, I'm just a little too short now. I think it was tightened, so yeah, that seems to be good. Alright, what else do we have here for the rear? So these half axles can pretty much go back in. Alright, so there are 6 bolts in total here. So these upper ones, we're just going to have to sort of guess where the bolts are once again. Okay, let's go with the other side. Our muffler is a little bit obscuring it. There we go. I think I've got them all. Okay, next thing we will do is let's get our brake calipers fitted. So these aren't the best condition, but I think they're good to go for a little bit. So we'll probably have to replace these again sometime. But I think for the time that's going to be good enough. Alright, so let's get the other one for the back left. Or the rear left rather. Let's get that fitted over here. Oh, we don't have our brake line in yet. I did order a new one of those as well. Oh, there it is. So let's maybe drop this thing down quickly and get that sorted out. I also got a new fuel line and hoses for the radiator, because our hoses are looking a little bit terrible at the moment. So yeah, that's going to cause some overheating if we don't change those out. Alright, so that is sorted. Alright, I think that is pretty much everything for the rear end. Let's get our fuel line fitted again. Okay, there we go. There's the bolt for that, so that is sorted. Alright, I think while we're at it in the engine bay, let's get this radiator hose. There we go. Alright, this one doesn't look too bad actually. But I think just to be safe, we're gonna pretty much change both of them, because that way we know both of them are brand new. And we don't have any problems. Alright, there's the top one. Let's just pop it down there. Alright, and we'll just check our coolant before we start this thing up again. So yeah, that is pretty much everything in the engine bay. I also ordered these 2 new blinkers. And yeah, another thing I've got to show you guys. The owner of the vehicle actually sent me a couple of goodies. So these are pretty much the emblems, the triangle for the trunk, and yeah, those can pretty much get back onto the car. So he took these out when the car was standing in the barn, so you can just get everything fitted again. I think the one on the hood I already put back. That was when I was working on the hood. I just popped it back on. So yeah, these are just going to pretty much complete the, you know, the decal work on the car as well, a little bit. Bring it back to that factory fresh spec that we are looking for. Alright, there we go. So those are sorted out. So let's carry on with our front suspension. Right, these shock absorbers can go in a moment. First want to do this lower control arm we took off. No, come on. There we go. Alright, so that is sorted out. Now we can get our shock absorbers back in. Alright, let's get the other one in. Alright, perfect. Now let's grab these wheel hubs or knuckles, hub carriers, whatever you'd like to call them. Alright, so there's that one. So obviously we need to mount our There we go. Need to still mount our... what am I talking about now? Oh yeah, of course. These brake rotors and tie rods. Okay, so those can go back on. So these are brand new ones. So I think they should last quite a while. And then let me also grab these. Let's get these over there as well, because they need to be installed. Alright, let's put one on this side. Over there. And over there. And then this one should pretty much do the job for us on this side. So yeah, that is pretty much suspension almost sorted. We just need to get our front brake calipers mounted. And then, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to put in our coil springs or our leaf springs, or no, it's our coil springs. So we'll get those fitted, and also got to replace the starter still. So I think that should be the next thing I do quickly while we are still under here. Okay, so oh yeah, I remember I took the old one out already. Alright, let's bring this thing down. Wrong side. Just go down a smidge. Let's just dive in here and get that bolted down. Okay, perfect. Alright, I think the next step will be pretty much to try and mount the wheels. But I think the first things first, let me just put these new blinkers that I've got on. So it's pretty much one on this side and one on the other side. So this one is still intact, but yeah, I might as well replace both of them because I'm going with the clear ones. So these already have brand new bulbs fitted in them. Okay, so there we go. That is gonna just modernize the car's front end a little bit. Okay, great stuff. And while we are here with the screwdriver in hand, let's get our number plate fitted back on. Okay, perfect. Great stuff. Alright, let's just put this back in there, and then we'll grab one of these. Because now I'm going to go and take off the wheels from the El Camino outside. I think it should be fine if we do it here in place where this is parked at the moment. So yeah, we should be able to get them off. Alright, so let's quickly see if we can get these wheels removed. Okay, so here's the one. Now, did I forget to put in our springs? Obviously I did, so let me grab this quickly and get these mounted. Rear, so this one is for the back. See where they go. Over there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to adjust these all the way down so that they are pretty much giving us the, you know, the highest ride height. Is this the front? Yes, this is the front one. There we go. Alright, let's put that back in there. Let's grab our wrench over here again. I think, alright, loosening. Let's just adjust them all the way down. All of them. Okay, so that one was adjusted down all the way already. So that is good to go. Alright, let's see how this is going to work out for us. I think if I put all four of them on and lower the car down, we should get an idea if there's going to be any trouble and rubbing. Right, so I think let's grab one of these. Put it on our El Camino over here. So yeah, this is pretty much just a test. I don't think these wheels are going to stay on the Mercedes. So I might actually order the 17-inch rims for the Mercedes. The ones like Uncle Richie has on his car. But I just wanted to see what these will look like and how well they fit the car. Because these wheels are quite huge. Yeah, I don't know if I really like the look of that. We'll see. Let's get these wheels fitted quickly. Back on our El Camino and drop it down. Quickly have to go to the other side and take those two off. Okay, that looks good. Should be safe to take them off over here. I think let's get this door open for a little bit easier access. Alright, let's see what this is going to look like. Alright, got one more wheel to go. Let's just grab this one quickly and put it on the El Camino. Okay, and let's grab this last one. Alright, so this is the final one. We're going to mount and see what it looks like. So I did get a suggestion of a color for our Mercedes. So I'm going to have a look and see if we can get that paint color mixed up. I did a little bit of searching online and I found the color code for it. So you guys will see once we are getting to paint this thing. Alright, I just want to finish up the El Camino quickly and put this last wheel on. Just so that this car is also mobile again for us to use if we need it. Right, so there we go. That is standing on all four the old wheels from the drag car. And now we're going to have a look and see if this thing is going to pretty much cause problems with these big wheels on. Let's hope it doesn't. Yeah, that is pretty tight. Almost have to put some lifting suspension, you know, the higher springs you get for the off-road version of these. Okay, let's have a look and see. So I also did order the interior bits we need. They are pretty much there in the corner. So we can probably get that sorted out as well. Alright, let's start this puppy up. So I know I didn't top up the coolant just yet, but I'm not gonna go very far. Just want to pretty much see if there's any trouble with these wheels on the car. Yeah, it's touching the fenders a little bit. And down here, yeah, we definitely have a little bit of rubbing over there, so I don't think this is gonna fit on Mercedes too well. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with those stock wheels for now. And then these wheels, I will fit them back on the El Camino at some point. Off camera, probably, because I don't want you guys to keep watching me putting wheels on and off. That's not what this episode is going to be about. Me changing wheels the whole episode. So, yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get those stock wheels sorted out for this and get them fitted quickly. And then, yeah, hopefully it's going to work out a little bit better for now. So, let's get these wheels off first of all. Alrighty, so there we've got our stock wheels back on the Mercedes. So I think these are going to be the wheels that we have on the car just for a little while, until I have ordered the 17-inch wheels from next door and tires for this. So I think, yeah, we will definitely go with those rather. And those ones are also paintable in the center, so we can go with the same color as the car, or we can go with black, or whatever we decide. But yeah, that is pretty much all the work done on suspension and, yeah, getting the car up and running again. So the next part I want to do is pretty much just sort out this crappy interior bits that we have in here. So I'm going to quickly see if I can get all of these things removed and just replaced. So it's pretty much just the center console over here, which is very straightforward. Can take it out like this. And the new one I've ordered over here, it came with a brand new stereo as well, so that is already fitted. So we can just pretty much pop this one in, and this will, yeah, make the interior of our car look a little bit better and newer again. Right, let's get this sorted out quickly. Alright, so that is that part. Come on, can I reach this bolt? Yes, I've got it. Okay, so there's the crusty door panel we have. And we also got a new steering column and steering wheel. Okay, perfect. Now I need my pry tool for the rear panel over there. Let's see if we can get that popped out. Alright, perfect. So out with the old and crusty, and then we'll pop in the brand new one over here. Just like that. There we go. Okay, perfect. Last thing but not the least is going to be the steering column, which I'm going to replace altogether with the steering wheel. Let's get this cover removed over there. Alright, so there's our old one. So that can go pretty much in the junk, and then we just pop in our brand new one with a brand new steering wheel with its decal and SRS airbag sorted out. So this is pretty much the finishing touch on the interior here. Let's just a little bit hard to get all these bolts through the carpet, but we've got it. Alright, now it's just a matter of putting this cover back. Okay, that is pretty much sorted. So the only thing left for me to do with this car is pretty much bodywork and engine work. So at the moment the engine is still running quite well, and we don't really have to worry too much about all of that. So I will get this sorted out at the later stage. But I think for now this car is pretty much usable and drivable as it is. But I would really like to get the paint job done on this thing and also the rust sorted out. So that will probably be the next step for this car. Alright, for now I just want to get our coolant topped off because I do want to take this for a bit of a test drive. Alrighty, and that is coolant sorted out. So yeah, we should be safe to take this thing for a little bit of a test drive. And just to see how it handles now and if the suspension work is pretty much sorted out. So all of our windows still work. So that is the passenger side, driver side. So let's get all of these windows open. Get some fresh air in this car. Alright, let's just take it for a little bit of a test drive quickly. See if everything checks out now. Well, it starts up much easier now with the new starter motor we fitted. I think the best test for this will be to just go on the bridge a little bit. See if we have any wheel alignment issues. That pulls pretty much straight. No problems at all. And let's give ourselves a little bit of a brake check here. Yeah, not the greatest, but they do work. Alright, so let's go back to our shop, and yeah, then we are gonna start some work on our Lad Sedan if we have a little bit of time, because I think we've accomplished quite a lot today, and our Mercedes is up and running now, so I'm quite happy with this result. Alright, so this car is definitely driving like a Mercedes-Benz should be driving. Okay, let's get this into park. And handbrake up. And we're going to let this car stand here with the windows open a bit just to get some fresh air into it. So obviously it's been standing for a bit. So, but yes, I think this car will probably go to Uncle Richard's shop for the rust removal. I think Andy will be able to sort this out very quickly for us. And then, yeah, we are going to have ourselves a very decent daily driver. So I think the engine will probably be the last part that we sort out in this car. But as I said, at the moment, it still runs okay. Needs a little bit of a tune-up and service, but we'll get that sorted at some point. Alright, so yeah, this is pretty much where the job begins. So not too sure exactly how long or how many episodes this is going to take, but we need to start sorting out this damage that we have on this car. So I was hoping if I can just cut this B pillar off, this part would fall out. Okay, so that is our B pillar. Very, very badly damaged. So I think I'm going to do all the parts take off the car. We're just going to put it here on a pile and see what else we can salvage from them. Because obviously this door has got a mirror on and everything. Yeah, we've got to take off a rocker panel here as well. Okay, so that is one mangled rocker panel. So that is pretty much out of the way. And then we need to replace this floor. We're going to probably have to take off the suspension part over there. So let's maybe get that sorted out first. And I'm not going to be bothered about the passenger seat mounted in the car. We're going to just leave that in because that is also scrapped. Okay, so now we've got our wrench over here. Oh, would you look at that? New feel line. Wonder how that got there. Anyway, moving along, we're gonna see if we can cut this floor part out as well. I think it should pop out. There we go. Alright, so that is pretty much the damage removed. Now, I've got another thing that I've been wondering about, if we should try and de-rust the roof that we have on the car here and see if it needs a little bit of Bondo and bodywork rather, or should we try and salvage the roof from the other car, which it might also have damage on anyway because the car was sideswiped very slightly on this side. So there's a little bit of damage in this section of the roof on this car, but I don't see any rust on this though. So yeah, I don't know, maybe give me some ideas, guys. Drop some comments down below if you guys think we should go with this roof or we should go with the one that's on our car. Because obviously we can transfer all of these parts, the glass and the rear louvers we have here, and everything can go over to the new roof that we have over there. So I don't know, it's just a little bit more cut work for us if we go with the other one. But it might actually be worth it. But yeah, let's see if we can get this front door removed as well. Also quite a bit mangled over here. So yeah, luckily we do have replacement doors and everything on our donor car. So I think what I'm going to do is pretty much cut the parts of that car. See if we can get them welded onto this car. And then we will decide on whether we are going to replace the roof as well, because maybe this one has just got a tiny bit of rust here, so it would actually make sense to not fiddle with the roof at this stage. But I think we do have some usable parts over here. Let me just see. Yeah, we've got pretty much the same situation here. This is a rusty rocker panel though. Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see if this B-pillar is going to fit our car over here. Not too bad. We've got a slight bit of damage on this quarter panel as well, which we do have a good one on this car, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we can probably go with this quarter panel as well, by the looks of it. And we also have got a very decent gas tank here. I think this came out of our Lad coupe that we had a while ago. So yeah, let's first of all get that B-pillar welded up a little bit. I know we're going to need to mount the floor and the rocker panel for this to be tightened into place, but yeah, this just gives an idea of how badly damaged the roof is. It doesn't seem to be too bad. It should be fixable. Alright, let's go grab the other panel we need, but I think we're gonna take our toolbox over here quickly for a second, because we need to remove this arm down here as well. That's gonna be a little bit hard to see. Oh, we got it. And that is also terribly rusted. Okay, let's get this open over here. We're gonna cut off the rocker panel. First of all, the rocker panel can go back onto our new car, but I think I should probably try and remove the rust on this first. But yeah, I think, yeah, let's put it on. I mean, It's not so hard to take it off again. We'll get that welded onto there. Alright, let's go cut off the floor quickly. See if we can at least get this thing straightened out a little bit. Just gonna cut over here, there, and why did I close the door now? Alright, so that isn't the best fitment, but I think it's, yeah, still gonna need a little bit of TLC. So the last thing, but not the least thing, that I want to do at least for this episode is get our door mounted. So let's grab this door quickly. And that'll give us an idea of how crooked our car's body is still. But I think this should give us an indication of how everything is going to line up pretty much. So that is giving us a little bit of an idea. So we still need to do a little bit of work to the roof over here. And this quarter panel needs to be cut off. But I think that is going to be everything I'm going to do for this episode. So yeah, we've got quite a lot done today. And I'm quite happy with the results so far. Especially on our Mercedes. Our Mercedes has got, yeah, a little bit of a camouflage going on with the Bondo work done. But as I said, this is pretty much going off to Uncle Richard's shop now for some body work. So yeah, until the next time, cheerio.